AI can be a reality or fade as a myth. So
right.
you're curious to see where we go. I don't know. I'll be really curious to see how this unfolds, because, you know, in my time in this space, I don't know about you, Adam, but in my time, I don't recall a trend that has taken hold so quickly, even though AI is not new necessarily, but it just has reached this tipping point of
all of a sudden,
mainstream obsession or whatever. And it's really fascinating to watch. I'll be curious to see if it really does stick, which I think it will, but who knows?
Yeah. And it's we even have the comment here, you know, a 90% correct algorithm is better than a 75% sales manager. And that's there's a lot baked into that comment. First of all, you got to get your algorithm 90% correct. That's not easy to do. And it's even harder to prove that it's 90% right. It takes time to figure it out. Same as if you have a 75% sales manager, it's gonna take you time to learn where that 25% wrong is, just as much as it's gonna take you time to learn where the 10% wrong is.
Yeah, absolutely. And you bring up a good point too, which is, you know, in parallel with ERP vendors trying to figure out how are they going to bake AI more, you know, more significantly into their offering. In the meantime, what can we be doing as organizations to get ready for AI? And I think there's, you know, some things I think you alluded to, maybe it's worth unpacking as it relates to data and that sort of thing. What can we be doing to get ready for AI? So when AI is mature and when it's relevant to us as an organization, we're ready for it.
Getting your data clean and comprehensive, right? If you want to think about AI as artificial intelligence, think about what data your brain gets as real intelligence, right? So it's taken in a lot of different sources of information, just the same way, you know, AI needs to take in a lot of different sources of information. And if you're missing a big piece of information as an individual, you can make bad decisions without it. AI is entirely dependent on data and pulling that information in. And if it's missing a hole, it's going to act like it's missing a hole. So that's the biggest part. Clean and comprehensive is the key. And it will take me a long time to get to the point where I don't feel like there always must be a human intervention point, right? You don't want AI running your business. I think somebody just hired an AI as a CEO or something like that.
I didn't hear this.
It did not go well.
I can't imagine that it did.
And then there was another restaurant that was in San Francisco. It was an AI restaurant. It's an AI smoothies restaurant. They were open for 2 weeks.
Right.
So, you know, it's an early adoption type of technology that you got to watch out and know what you're getting into.